Alright, so guys, a new week means a new video. I'm the MDC and MDCRX, and for this week we're going to be sharing 5 tips that will help you get a healthier lifestyle. So I was browsing around on the internet and I realized that South Africa is having a healthier lifestyle awareness month for February, and since I was on a little healthier lifestyle journey myself, I just thought to share some tips with you guys to help have a healthier lifestyle. So as I said, we're gonna be sharing 5 tips, starting with number 1, eat a healthy, balanced diet. So for this point, I really want to push the balanced diet, eat a healthy, balanced diet, because for some people they're eating not enough of one portion, too much of one portion, and it is best to just have a balanced diet. And for this, we want to be aware of these fad diets out there that basically aren't that healthy. And also, while we're looking at diet, we want to keep in mind mindful eating. Now, what mindful eating, what it's all about is basically just reducing as much stimulus outside of eating while eating. So you don't want to be, watching TV or on your phone while eating. I've actually been trying mindful eating a little bit, and what I've found is that it's so boring, but it does help me kind of eat my food slower, and it tends to make you feel full faster, because when you're in your phone or when you're watching TV, you just eat the food fast and you don't feel as full, so you eat more, and so on and so forth. The second tip I want to share with you is journaling. So I myself have tried journaling, and I couldn't really keep it up. I'm not really a words type of person, so I don't really like writing, I don't really like reading too much. So journaling never really worked for me, but I know it definitely works for some people. So for some of you out there who have tried journaling and it's not really for you, it doesn't really sound like it will be for you, well, you can try it, and if you find it's not for you, don't feel too bad, because it's for some people and it's not for some people. For the people it works for, it's very good for the mental space. Just put down any negative thoughts you have on paper, so it's not really in your mind as much. And if you have any positive things you want to share, you can write it down so it's more permanent in your life. For number 3, we want to monitor our leisure activities. Now, what does this include? This includes anything we do for fun. And even more specifically, what I'm talking about is drinking and even smoking. Now, when it comes to drinking and smoking, they're just in and of itself not that good for the body. But I know for drinking, if you do it in moderation, moderation, it's not that bad or not that harmful to the body. But smoking is definitely one of those things that's just, for me personally, it's a no-no. So it'd be good for you to not smoke, because it does increase your risk of different things like cardiovascular things, heart problems and lung problems.
I don't like that.
So for number 4, we want to make sure we're getting our checkups. So we want to make sure that we're going to the doctor to get our regular medical checkups at least once per year. We want to make sure we're going to the dentist at least twice per year. And if we're sexually active, we want to make sure we're getting those tests, those STD tests, those HIV tests. We want to make sure we know our status, because this is how you'll get certain information, or you'll get early diagnosis for certain diseases. Especially if you know a certain disease runs in your family, you might want to get a checkup for that specific disease. And the last tip I want to share with you, this tip is probably, the most obvious tip. This and diet being the 2 tips that you always hear tying together. Exercise. So we don't want to be stuck in that sedentary life where you go work, you sit behind a computer, type up, go home, go to sleep, or lie down, watch Netflix. No, we want to at least have at least 30 minutes per day of mild to moderate activity. This reduces your chance for cardiovascular events or respiratory events, so heart issues and lung issues, and like your pressure. It lowers cholesterol, it lowers your chances for diabetes. So it's good to get in at least 30 minutes of exercise per day. Now, I'm working up to that. I was a bit sedentary a little while ago. Now I'm kind of shaking up myself, which is why I'm doing this video too, because I'm shaking up myself, wanting to shake up on myself. So even at work, taking the stairs rather than the elevator, trying to be more balanced and more healthy with my diet and so on. So yeah, so that's been the video. I hope you guys, learn some things. I hope you guys gonna put at least 2 of these tips to use, and try to build up on these tips and add more to your life as you go on, so we can all just be healthier in general. Again, as always, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments or DM me and I always will try to get to you guys. Don't forget to like and share this video. It really helps out this little content providing service. It really helps out a lot. Thank you so much for coming this week and I really hope to see you next week again.